Welcome to Vlogmas Day 11, and my name is Crystal. If you are brand new here, welcome to my channel. I am a full-time reseller on apps like Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and this channel is all about giving you all the knowledge that I have in my head and sharing it with you guys. That is the way that I learned to resell, and I'm hoping to spread some knowledge to you guys as well. So if you are brand new, please consider hitting the subscribe button if you like reseller content. Also, if you are enjoying these videos, if you're enjoying Vlogmas, consider hitting the thumbs up as well. Today, we're doing a BOLO list. So if you've seen last video, we did a BOLO shoe list, 10 be on the lookout brands for shoes. And today we're gonna do everything that's not shoes. So I've kind of lumped everything else back in together because shoes is my love language and everything else is just stuff that I sell to help pay my bills. So if you're interested in any of that, then make sure you hit that like button and let's go. Okay, so if you don't know what BOLO means, it means be on the lookout. And that just means that when you're out in the thrift store and you see it, make sure that you're looking for it. We're going to talk about 10 brands today, and I've got a list, so excuse me for looking down. I say that in all of my videos, but I don't want you guys to think that I'm just spacing out and not paying attention to the fact that I'm filming a video, because that would be annoying. Okay, so we're going to go pretty quickly through these brands because a lot of them I feel like you've heard about. The last one is going to be one that I think that maybe not a lot of people are talking about. Same as the shoes, and we're just going to work our way through it. So first brand that I'm going to talk about is Lyssé, or I've heard people say Lyssé. It's Lysse. And their jeggings do phenomenal. I found this brand and sold this brand a ton. I actually purchased from one of my friends' friends like I think 7 or 8 leggings of this brand, like in a bulk buy, and they've all sold. They always sell from me between $30 and $45. So right there in that middle tier range, but they're a quick flip. People do look for them. They're super comfortable, and they're just a quality jegging, which everybody I feel like is looking for in the world of comfort that we're living in today. So Lyssé is my go-to brand. I've not seen them in plus size, but I haven't done a whole lot of research. Maybe I should look into that because I feel like I would love them. So if I can find them in my size, I might try them out. Okay, next, this is actually on my BOLO list. I've not found this brand before, but it has recently got some, hype in the reseller community. So it is selling pretty consistently for a decent amount of money. I think like towards the $100 range. And it's, I want to say Maje, M-A-J-E. I don't know if I'm saying that right either, but it's M-A-J-E. And I've seen them a lot in Joie boxes. I've seen them a lot. People are finding them and flipping them for a decent amount of money. And it's a brand that I had not heard of until very recently, but they are selling consistently for a decent amount of money. So that is definitely on my personal BOLO list. If you have sold it before, leave a comment down below and let me know how you like the brand, or if you wear that brand, is it quality? Let me know. Okay, number 3 is a brand I feel like is overlooked a little bit as well, and that is Miraclesuit. So Miraclesuit is a swimsuit brand, and I think that it's like dates back all the way to the 80s. All the way, like that was so long ago, but Miraclesuit sells for me. I was selling Miraclesuit in the middle of October this year. So, and it's not like a ton of money. I think I sell the tankinis, because that's usually what I find, just the top part for about $30. And I feel like the full body, the one-piece swimsuits obviously sell for more, and I've seen them sell for upwards of $60 for Miraclesuit. So be on the lookout for that. People, again, I think it's just that people follow these brands, they know their sizes, and that makes them want to purchase it more than some brand that they've not heard of before. Because shopping online can be a nightmare if you don't know the brand, you don't know the size, because there's no returns on these sites like Poshmark and eBay. Sometimes I don't accept returns. So anyway, so Miraclesuit, look for that. Next, this is a brand that a lot of people in the reseller community have written off. I don't know why. What sells for me might not sell for you, and vice versa, and that's probably why. But it's Joie, Joie. Most of the pieces that I pick up from Joie are 100% silk, and the shirts I'm selling for about $30 to $35, and they always sell pretty consistently. I always think I'm going to sit on them for a while, and when I'm doing thrift hauls, I'm like, this will probably sit for a little while, but I'm not worried about it, and then it'll sell like the next day. So, and then I recently picked up a jacket from them as well. I had that price at $55. I think it sold for almost $40. So I still pick it up, and I usually find it at the bin. Next, these are having a comeback, and it's Spanx. So the Spanx jeggings, especially the faux leather ones, and like jeggings, they're hot right now. I just recently purchased a pair for $2 and sold them for $59 the next day. So Spanx are having a moment right now. If you don't know, now you know. It's like a red tag, and it's like vertical, the Spanx. So definitely look into that as well. Number 6 is a brand that I actually found out about through a B&G box, and then since then I've seen, I think that it's sometimes sold at Revolve, and it did pretty well for me. I think I got 3 or 4 pieces in that B&G box, and they all sold within $45 to like $60 range, and it's Astr the Label, ASTR. And if you watch the B&G unboxing video, it was that lemon print dress. I also got an orange print dress, so very like novelty graphics on them. I also have a pink off the shoulder dress. I don't know, I've not sold anything that's not a dress from them, but the pieces that I did have did very well, and I would pick it up again if I found it in a thrift store, or I would even pay up a little bit for it as well. Next brand, Jeffrey Campbell. I feel like everybody knows that one. It's on my list. I've only found it once, and it was a Free People collab on like the shoes. So if you watched my shoe video, I did talk about that in a little bit, but Jeffrey Campbell sells for a decent amount of money, and I think that that brand also does a lot of different collabs. So anytime you see a Jeffrey Campbell collab on any other brand, look it up because it could be worth a lot of money. The next brand is another brand that I think has recently gotten a lot of hype in the reselling community, and it's Akris, Akris. I think particularly their blazers are what's making the most money, but like over $100 in some of these blazers as well. So if you see this brand out there, and I think it's a white label with black letters and they're all capital, that would be a great brand to pick up. Okay, the last 2 I don't hear people talk about a lot. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Brighton. And Brighton they do make other things, but they're really known for their purses. And I have sold a ton of Brighton purses. I got them as a gift, as a donation to me, and I had never heard of the brand. I looked it up, and they were selling pretty consistently for $50 to $60. I sold a ton from that donation, and then since then I have picked up anytime I see Brighton, and I've gotten to know they have like this little heart like toggle kind of on most of their pieces that kind of indicates that it's Brighton, because it's not like a flashy brand. You would definitely have to like look inside, and it's like embossed on the label on the inside into the leather of the bags. I also have a pair of Brighton shoes that have not done very well, so I don't think their clothing might do as well, probably because they're not really known for that, but they are known for their handbags. And so if you see a Brighton handbag, look it up, consider picking it up depending on the price point. I sold this really, really pretty white with like pink flower bag, and I think I got $60 for that. So they make some really cute pieces, and I don't hear people talk about them a ton. I've heard a couple people talk about them, so some people do know about it, but for the most part, I think it's like an underrated brand. And then the last one is a new to me brand. I found it in the bin accidentally and looked it up because it looked interesting to me, and come to find out it sold really quickly for me for a decent amount of money. And then I started researching it, and it looks like their pieces do pretty well consistently, and that's Shefit. So if you saw the couple videos that I did, where I picked it up and one where it sold, it's an adjustable sports bra, and both the straps like Velcro up so you can like lift, and then also the band is adjustable, which I think is most bra bands are adjustable, but not to the extent that this bra is. So I think it goes from like 32 all the way to like 44 or something like that, and everything in between. So because the band is also Velcro. I've also seen that they do leggings, and their leggings seem to do pretty well. The bra that I had, I think, sold for like $40. So, and it sold within 2 days, I think. And somebody might correct me because they may have watched the video and they're like, no, you said it was 1 day or whatever. And I don't actually remember, but it did sell pretty quickly. So it's definitely a brand that I'm continuing to gun it. Oh my gosh. I don't edit, y'all. Like, I just don't. Sometimes I like edit out my dogs barking, but that's pretty much it. If I like fumble like I just did, I just leave it in there. These are just single takes, you know? So I usually just add like flashy music and stuff like that. But for the most part, what you see is what you get. So sorry. Anyway, I will continue to be on the lookout for this brand as well. And I think that you should too. So those are the two brands that I don't think people talk about a lot. I hope those were helpful to you. I hope you learned something. Maybe this list triggered something that you may have already known, but you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that brand or whatever. And I hope that it's helpful to you. When I first started, watched a ton of BOLO videos because I didn't know what I was picking up at all. So even though I may think some of these are common knowledge, they might not be to you. Maybe you're brand new. Maybe you've just never heard of some of these brands. Maybe you only sell hard goods and you're trying to get into clothes. Everybody's in a different situation. So that's why I do these videos, even though sometimes I think maybe everybody already knows this information, but I think that there's somebody out there that these videos can help. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Bye!